Hey Cardinal fans, welcome to this special edition of Bird's Eye View. I'm Hannah Sickmiller, and joining me today are Caleb Chamberlain, Jake Moyer, Jordan Sherman, and Johnny Shields, all members of the 2022 NCCAA World Series Championship team. Jordan, what was your experience like playing in the NCCAA World Series and winning it all this season?
I mean, honestly, my experience, it was just a lot of fun. I mean, being with my teammates, spending a lot of time together. We had the long road trip down in the vans. Courtesy, thanks Coach Johnston. I mean, that was a great time for sure. But honestly, more than anything, it was just a lot of fun. Seeing our teammates just all together, working towards the same goal of winning the championship. And honestly, you can't say enough about our dugout and what they did, and the amount of fire and just the pure joy that they brought. I mean, they made it easy for the guys out on the field, and we honestly could not have done that without them. And just seeing, the adversity we had to go through after losing that first game and facing, the next game, the next loss was elimination, the end of our season, and just seeing the guys, just come together, our pitching and our hitting, all come together at once and just getting the job done. That's all I could really ask for, and I was, really happy with how that turned out. So it was really a great time.
Johnny, what does it mean to you to have 2 national titles in your time here as a Cardinal?
Coming into Concordia in 2018, I thought it was crazy to have 1 and walk away here with 2 and still have a chance to get 3 next year. It's just an honor, and Coach Johnston talked about our freshman year, and he always asked us how we want to be remembered and how we want to leave our legacy here. And just having 2 championships and being the first team to win 1 is a crazy thing to have, and it's a joy to live on the rest of your life with.
Caleb, when was the moment you realized this year's group could be a championship caliber team?
The moment I realized that we could be a championship caliber team was really down in Florida. We beat Bellevue, who was a nationally ranked team, and I believe that was to start our trip. So that was really impressive for us. That was the best competition we had faced yet, and that just kind of gave us that belief in ourselves that we could do it. And then when we got down to Kansas City and we faced that adversity that Jordan mentioned when we lost that first game, Kansas Christian tied it in our first elimination game in the 6th inning, and we bounced back, scored 5 runs, didn't stop scoring after that, and right then is kind of when I realized that we can actually do this, and we did. So that was amazing.
Jake, how would you describe the culture of the Cardinal baseball program, and how has it propelled the team to 2 championships?
Well, first and foremost, Coach Johnston is really adamant about having a winning culture, and along with that is being close-knit like a family. We call ourselves a brother. It's a brotherhood on our team, and just everything that we go through, it's loose and challenged. The 6 a.m. practices, anything that Coach puts us through the ringer. It's some way, somehow, we always find a way to come out the end, come out stronger than we were before, and I think that really showed down the World Series. We fought through adversity the whole time. Like Jordan said, we took a loss. We had to play through some rain, but like he said, I think it was our culture that just propelled us forward. It was just not taking no for an answer, and just like I said, sticking together. The team, the dugout was phenomenal, and just being, holding each other accountable, being there for each other, and at the end of the day, it all worked out. So, like Jordan said, it was a lot of fun, and I was just happy to be part of the second one. Definitely, I think it meant more than the first one, for sure. So.
Now joining me is head coach Zach Johnston. Can you walk us through what it was like during preseason and in-season to get you to the NCCAA World Series?
Yeah, Hannah. Well, it's one day at a time, to be honest. Our fall, our winter, and our spring seasons all look a little different. We go through a process where I call it, the preparation phase into the building phase and the maintaining phase. Preparation phase is just preparing ourselves, getting our new guys acclimated to how we go about things. Our returners do a lot of teaching in the fall, making sure the newcomers are aware of how we go about our business, what makes Concordia baseball. So really it's going through those phases. The building phase is obviously mainly with our strength program. We do that during the preparation phase, but the strength program is huge for us because we want to become better each and every year. Our guys want to continue to develop year after year, no matter what year they're in, senior, freshman, junior, it does not matter. And then into our maintaining phase, which is where the season starts. So going about our daily business one day at a time is really key. That has gotten us back to 4 straight World Series. I know there was a 5th year in there, but COVID 2020 kind of went out of the gate there. But yeah, 4 straight years of World Series. That's really how we've gone about it. It's really focusing on our task at hand day in and day out, being where our feet are, and consistently going through the process, because it's not just a sprint, it's a marathon. So day by day.
Now, talking about that marathon, and motivation obviously plays a huge key in that, and it obviously came to light in the championship. So how did you motivate your team to bounce back from an early loss and win 4 straight elimination games to the national title?
Honestly, that was pretty easy. We had a team meeting at the hotel that night after the loss, and obviously we won earlier that day, and then suffered a defeat, and they beat us. Northwestern, a very good ball club. They won the conference up in Minnesota, and they were elite. They didn't have many flaws. So we had a team meeting that night, and really all I told them is the road's not impossible. It's just a tougher road at hand, and I put the guys through much worse, and I reiterated that over and over to them that. The things that I put you to grind throughout the season, throughout preparation phase, throughout the building phase, throughout the entire year. There's a lot worse things I put you through than having to win 4 straight elimination games. So that was all that needed was to say. The guys took it from there. They kind of, I could see them shaking their heads. Yeah, coach is right. There's a lot worse things that we could be doing 4 straight games. This is simple. So the other key was motivating sides was being careful. Just to take things one game at a time, not to look too far ahead, focus on where we are. So.
Now, having 2 championships in the past 3 full seasons, what would you say has been the key to this success?
Our culture, 100%. Going back to your previous question, being where our feet are, taking it one pitch, this moment kind of mentality, one game at a time. That stems from our culture. Controlling the controllables, not worrying about things that we can't control, the weather, who's on the mound, who we're playing against for that matter. And then on top of that, being a close-knit group is something that I really push our guys to go through each and every year. I don't even call them their teammates, I call them their brothers, because that is really what they become. It is a brotherhood, as my guys mentioned. And then also establishing a winning culture. They need to expect to win, they need to hold each other accountable, they need to know what it takes to win. So the culture is key to our success and has been and probably will continue to be, and that all stems around our philosophy, which is team chemistry, pride and passion, work ethic, communication, and baseball IQ. And we follow those things, we play Concordia baseball, we'll be A-okay. And year in and year out, we've been so far. So we'll hopefully continue to do so.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for joining me, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks again for tuning in to this special edition of Bird's Eye View, and congratulations to the 2022 Baseball NCCAA champions.